What's going on, guys? I'm SuperRebel, and today we got some new information about vehicles in Just Cause 3, which is actually really cool because we haven't really heard much about these in the game. All we have heard about is guns, explosions, and the wingsuits, and more explosions and other Just Cause 3 kind of stuff. But today I thought I would share with you guys because it is quite cool. But considering it is Just Cause 3, we do in fact have some new information about the weapons and wingsuit as well. So it's going to be an awesome video. But I got a little question for you guys, and that is, if Just Cause were able to give us a 5-minute video of pure gameplay demonstrating something in the game, what would you guys like to see? So if you would like him to give a 5-minute video of proper gameplay of all the sports cars in the game and modifications and stuff like that, then go ahead and like the video right now. Or if you would like to see a 5-minute gameplay video of the wingsuit and the wingsuit's modifications and stuff it can do, then go ahead and dislike the video. I want to know what you guys would like. Personally, I would like to see the racing cars and sports cars, whatever you want to call them, in action, simply because they are saying it has made a big improvement since Just Cause 2 and how it is going to be more of a racing feel. So I'm more curious to see the vehicles and the modifications as well, but that's just my personal opinion. But drop your vote down below and let's continue into the video. So first of all, you can freely walk on the wing of a plane, which is really cool and all, but what I'm about to say next is in fact even more cooler, because you now have that ability to spawn any vehicle of your choice on the wing of a plane. So for example, if you want to spawn a tractor, you can go ahead and spawn a tractor. If you want to spawn a motorbike, you can do that, or a normal car, etc, etc, and then you can just drive it right off the wing, which is absolutely insane. I really do like the sound of that. And it's just gonna be a cool way to get stunts done as well, because I remember back in Just Cause 2, I took a helicopter with a motorbike to like the very top of the game, like on the map, as high as you can possibly go, and then I got out of the helicopter, grappled onto the motorbike, and just dropped down from the sky. But that was kinda a challenge, simply because you had to go straight from the helicopter to the motorbike, and you couldn't really do it on the plane of a wing as well, and you never even had the ability to freely move around it. So knowing you now can do this in Just Cause 3 is absolutely awesome. And Christopher Sundberg did say that we've improved the vehicles to offer different experiences, and you use cars as weapons. You drive them really fast, jump out, and they explode. On average, players only drive them for a few seconds and then they let them explode and go into the next. And Christopher is actually so accurate right now with that quote. It's actually on point. That happens to more or less every single person that plays open world games like this. Now, another really interesting thing about the cars in Just Cause 3 is that they are in fact a lot faster than a wingsuit. Now, Leslin did say the game is about creativity. The car is another tool for you to mess around with. You can put a bunch of C4 on a car and jump it into a base. That could be the beginning of your epic base attack. That's not all, there's full deformation, hinged parts so cars brake and parts move, and the feel of it has a full racing engine underneath. We do shocks, downfalls, and things that you'd find in a full racing games. All vehicles have modifications too. Now this does sound really cool. Another thing that I was thinking, maybe each time you modify the car, it could even get a different noise. Like if you add turbo to it and you upgrade the engine, you'll get a louder noise in the vehicle. I don't know, that's something to consider. It does happen in GTA 5 with like the Comet. In fact, it does happen with when you add turbo, upgrade the engine and all that stuff. It gets a more feistier, I guess you could say, sound towards the engine, which just makes it sound a lot more sporty. So I'd like to see this in Just Cause 3 if that is the case, because it's a really cool feature to have. And personally, I really do like the whole idea of parts falling off the car, because it just adds that bit of realism. Now the team's also taken inspiration from Need for Speed and Forza Horizon 2, which in fact is one of my all-time favorite open world racing games, and as leaderboards and other stuff are going to be there, another really cool feature is that when you are trying to beat someone's time in a race, for example, their ghost will also show up while you are doing the race, which is a super neat feature, because I knew we were going to have the ability to pretty much beat other people's time in races and stuff like that, but I didn't know that their ghosts would show up on the game whilst you are playing it. So that's a really nice feature because it will make it a bit more challenging as well. You can see what they done wrong and stuff like that. And it's just a lot more interactive, I guess you could say. And there is also going to be wingsuit challenges as well, and I would assume it will work the same way with the car races, where you will see the ghost of another player doing the same challenge. Now lastly, they did say the Rico we want packs a Fire Legion RPG that splits off into 8 rockets, which we did see in the trailer. And Eager for Mischief, we set it in a concentrate monolith while enemy choppers circle overhead. Once struck, the enormous tower disintegrates like a watermelon pummeled by a sledgehammer, fire blooming out where the rockets hit. Rika can dual wield any one-handed weapon regardless of whether they are the same type, and he can also holster a two-handed weapon such as a rifle and a third special. So you don't need to worry about, oh, I need to pick up that gun or this gun for the dual wield. It's just cool. So that's all the new information we have about this game, and it definitely is getting me way more excited. The hype train is heading towards E3. We are literally like 2 weeks, I believe, away, or even less, so we are hopefully going to see all this stuff in action. But with that said, that about wraps up the video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. But till then, adios amigos.